America is a nation of heroes, with a national history filled with stories of heroes who have inspired and shaped our country. Throughout our history, soldiers have given their lives for freedom and for God. So, we here at Making Memories have decided to create a trip honoring these heroes. From the Revolution to the Vietnam War, from Philadelphia to Washington, D.C., we're going to be taking it all in. And all of this culminates in us arriving at the International Tattoo Performance, where we will honor the branches of our armed forces. So, let's get right down to the details. The first place we'll be stopping at is the Prairie Museum. Now, this living history village takes us back to the 1800s, where we can learn a little about life in the time of the Civil War. Speaking of the Civil War, our next destination is Gettysburg. Here we'll learn about the heroes of the bloodiest battle in the Civil War. Now, dinner tonight will be at the historic Fairfield Inn. Probably not what you imagine when you think Fairfield Inn. This historic inn was standing at the time of the battle. Tonight, we dine with history. Today, we move on to Philadelphia. However, on our way, we'll be making a stop at Valley Forge. Here, in the coldest, darkest hours of the Revolution, Washington kept the American dream alive despite a lack of supplies during the coldest heart of winter. Washington's army held together against all odds. Our next day will be spent touring the city of brotherly love. The Museum of the Revolution, the National Constitution Center, the Liberty Bell, and Independence Hall are all some of the sights you'll be seeing today. After a second night in Philly, we move on to D.C., where we start out with some solemn time spent at the Arlington National Cemetery. Here we'll take some quiet time to contemplate the courage of our fallen heroes. For our next day in D.C., we'll start out with a journey down to George Washington's Mount Vernon home, where we'll have some time to explore the home of our nation's father. After this, you have a choice to make. You can either spend your day checking out the Smithsonian museums, or spend your time going and seeing the memorials spread all over the city. Our last day in D.C. has us taking a guided tour of the U.S. Capitol building. Leaving here, we're going to start heading south to make a quick stop at the Yorktown battlefield. It was here that the Revolution was won. Our hotel for the next 2 nights is at Virginia Beach with beachfront rooms. Today will be our last day before heading home, and it's today that we'll take in the spectacle that is the International Tattoo Performance. Now, no, I promise you this has nothing to do with ink and a needle. This is an exhibition of military band performances honoring our military. Bands and drill teams from all around the world come together in this powerful display of patriotism. After this incredible experience, we'll start heading home. And while our time together comes to an end, the memories will last a lifetime. So, if you're interested in joining us, give us a call at 888-845-9582. I hope we'll see you there. Thanks.